rated PG. It contains scenes of brief nudity, mild violence, and strong language. Parental guidance is advised.
Teacher in the say, "On chat naked no sense." I no trust it. Sending teacher.
They want their wife to be somewhere else, and they will have their co with the young girls that we teaching.
I catch me say me brand who feel like wakaya man fin or ya man quentin or the pound boom like more paisan.
A disturbing practice has persisted in Achim Asafo in the eastern region of Ghana, where some teachers make sexual advances toward female students. According to concerned residents, efforts to curb this issue has faced significant obstacles. Kawe, a 15-year-old student, not her real name, fell into the trap set by her mathematics teacher at the Asafo Methodist Basic School when she was in junior high school 1. The teacher, in his 40s, had been making inappropriate advances toward her.
There are many which are even in my meninge or the pay person at that time. Open me free form 1, BC form 2 like no man finish until you do form 3. No go so mommy attention like now me pay to now me soon say na cash man because mommy will be like or nipa or tiantian until now me so say na focus our betian until man can show me mommy until Emma, a do baby na teaching go so mommy attention. Until now me focus.
Tired of resisting, Kawe complied with the teacher's demands, sending nude photos as requested.
You know, forcing to say me like me Jamie who naked but I'm so that being to me. No, of forcing me or not draw my attention. The Emma Mucha fitting me her by mommy face number. If you see me and I'm descending. The if it's your corner for music on me free crack like a back class crack or child like what's me. Yeah, pay us to no brain be to no brain, but I say, do be almost on your own bone like baby and all their child.
Girls being babu.
There be
almost.
See, baby are not all their child. To know until me. See, it do baby now, dear. 5 minutes now, me say, my reporting by me forget to say, kitchen dear. I say yes, I'll share dear. Me I say we do the bamboo, but mommy dear bring me to do. Master, I'm in time tears into your chair. How was you in tears? Or booming me home papa. Me too, me home na papa by my becca. Oh, fee.
Desperate to fit in, Kawe engaged in WhatsApp conversations with the teacher as evidenced by their chats.
Me. By me feeling to know. Obeso so investment. Me so to buy me person opinion. I buy force me.
Are you
Like also obey around that. Or you won't go for my to say when you think or young or 5 drink or so son or ye. But I'm saying I'm a say Rick. Or me, ama mensa ketsuya huye Kese by my function, mammy soon, mammy sunny home, Beffia, I am to me, dear. Tea. Oh, it's me, as a pushing me. That time I sent the gram, when pushing me say, like, miracles, no June. No other saying you in. See, and I'm teaching me about my friend say, like your friend, my member, or friend sells one come a memco.
Kawe gained access to exam questions by continuing to please the teacher through ongoing phone conversations.
See, in my dubra, the exams. See, and my mammy craft food. See, that time, or the I can't say exams paper I send me that time na me friends me answer if you na me for pick count me Adrian but no obisa so the on sending me ana I'm so there be I no person dey sending me to me my Adrian call me on the house see that time na me Adrian we na ndidi to we na me sua dey so see, or they sending me, I'm my friends, me and some issue, but I know you say my friends, me, you know, a camera. It's now my friends, me and some issue, and then, indeed, yeah, occasion me say, Mammy found you be a more beer, indeed, and I'm catching me see you. See me do school, indeed, like, a shares I'm saying, not a queer kakra, cause so the paper me. The children that 1 week in the children, you do baby not like or person force me, mommy at the bonny be man. And I'm swimming for soon. Like or person like or force me, ma, me, baby by swimming person may
no for so I know anything.
Like or person or forcing me na me ya dear in ya or person forcing me to make coffee and I'm assuming person me nti Emma my friends me no e can say so omo yes no call reporting na say me fan come ma me o na me ka so kemate nti yo hati na it's like on yes I do no I feel some started.
However, her mother, Adoble Mawusi, grew suspicious after discovering the text messages.
Me banu no ni teacher ni na wo school e to de bia no friend nti ya me bisa ne say teacher ni be na ya wo store ni sa o fleflo den na wo ni ntem on person of kasa na da kro I send I friend ni message ni ba phone so no ana mesuma ne bla penny ana ko je phone blame ana me hwe phone so ana mde phone free teacher no onfa ana me man message say enti ne bane anema oni akola ne ye phone so ana me say enti ne bana nka obi de sa de ne ye no aizam so mbetwura mpo no ode ni nyina se no eye mana na.
As an only child, Kawe's situation deeply troubled her mother. Adoble reported the case to the Achim Asafo police station, but no action has been taken.
I see me fa nchenu me tuasu ana me hwe phone ma me ba no otwa ne nufu sei oyi ne ntale no otwa no teacher ne na bisa ne say on twa naked no nsene no ana otwa sei sene teacher ne no back no so no o se amfre ne sa de nchira o se on twa na se nso sene no akola nse o se nkrofo ofie nchi obesene ne back nti that day na obesene ne sa no ana sara de na mbeje phone but ni say ni nyina naked o de sene no nti oni ne nkomodie mu kra na me bisa me ba no say teacher no ne nada eno so on person obeka no kure na me de me ko school mu honum na me ko ti headmaster ni teacher ni ba ko mako bo mama ni na omo ba fie fo bi ba say teacher ni omo ba na we boko tojo say me fan che no say ko police station na court kula eni mu go say da benya no but echi no hwe ni ho abeba na me say okay police station so ye be ko hono mu akoya asem no ba no me de me papa be free mu na me ko ye no ji me nti wo nka bi mu so mo ma bi mu.
Kawe is not alone. Many girls at the school shared similar experiences. I visited Ya, also not her real name, another victim of the same teacher's misconduct. She appeared frustrated and exhausted, eager to complete junior high school and escape the situation.
Now for no benefit teacher ni was ma yes me so tama school na mon meninje to me self pity come to me say me jai na so me jai me do come to there me ko so a ma ko na me wie pity come to say pon a obi akọ se me kwa de me ntwen ado so ni mo come so come ba ya say me ka se ngo pe oni me da me kwa na ni say me de minimo na ma fele me go ko sa ka sa na me de me fin ye ba pam treino opportunity ni so last night sports school me na like e change yan office one and car me no kwana e ni so ba ni so change no ba yes we funa ke say because be fina me no ba ma ka plan say e si e ka ni tuma na an say wadi ahun obi da am say anya me ni yes me ni ye o say me boa.
Ya's dream of becoming a nurse is fading. The teacher's physical abuse left scars on her body and she considered dropping out.
The more of the course have margins and the more coin now. The baby has some say, me black money menda. Miss me, mamma can say, member, ye be a school or found the before born, some question did you mail. Found no boy, mamma like mess up pie and I say, I'm so pie, cool, and ye.
And a pie a year cool.
When I chimpo.
Oh, buy it into a yes, I know who to me Busan as I didn't know what
It sounds like I have cut him a semen who feel like Wakaya, my fin, or Yaya, my Quentin, or the pound woman like more pie son. What the class of it will put my boot to me slay. I didn't start to me comb. When I'm fain and feeling a fear or was his fianity. I didn't know me fin was still. Last week, managed to pay the amount of school, a chance na meko.
Ayo. Me wa ya na obeka bibi sa etire me.
Ya's mother, Angela Ngobu, is impoverished and feels powerless to help her daughter escape this ordeal.
To be bu na ma aba Charlie hot is said they did that they Charlie assist him. Ha me. Ayo. Me wa ya na obeka bibi sa etire me. Fa se sa teacher kuno. Na eja assembly bi wuta ile eche bebiri na ese o trebi na kofa onu so na ase teacher no e bi akoyi na anase bibi ni ese wono na aye o ka mi si wudi emuya no se wan for wadwen anya ama no nko ale boko nya wudi school a na assembly ni ho ya no mutan kan people say ye nkola no be ka assembly a na ya wo fo ni e di tire abana ya be ye niam bi ense mfata tieja e basa na ni pese meko akoka assembly sa mi krampo no mi ni apomudi a mitimi nante krampo mi nko ba bia.
The next morning, Ya headed to school, uncertain of what she might face, a recurring worry.
All right, bye-bye. The safety and well-being of students remain a top priority in Ghana. But this girl right here, who has dreams of becoming a nurse in future, is constantly being harassed by her maths teacher, and this actually puts so much fear in her that each morning when she wakes up at exactly this time, where it is around 6:20 a.m., she walks to school miles away but in constant fear. This has consistently given her thoughts to want to leave school.
I confronted the mathematics teacher about the allegations, but he denied them.
Quite a number of the girls kept mentioning your name whilst we were talking to them. You understand? And some have also said that, oh, you've tried to talk to them, convince them that you want to have sex with them in one way or the other. Is this something that is true?
Some of the children said that.
Yeah.
In our school.
Yes.
In our school.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know about.
Okay.
That I want to have sex with them.
Yes. So they're accusing you wrongly.
It's a wrong attitude. It's very important to talk about it.
Okay.
Because I least expected this. I didn't expect it.
However, evidence of WhatsApp chats and a mother's confrontation, where the teacher pleaded for leniency, contradicts his denial. The Ghana Education Head Teachers Handbook 2010, page 318, emphasizes that, and I quote, the school and community need to work closely together for each other's benefit. Quote close. Teachers must not exploit the authority over students, as such actions undermine the trust mandated by this policy and violate Ghana's child protection laws. A fellow teacher revealed that such misconduct is widespread in several schools. He noted that colleagues often impregnate students and assist with abortions.
12, 11, 13, they're so young. And so class 5, that they started that thing from. Meaning it has been there for long, that we didn't know. Normally with pregnancy, they find ways and means to, when it comes, to terminate it. And they will do it in such a way that it will not affect it, because they will take you to, some of the medical facilities, not just giving you, remedy that will cause problem, and other than that, spend on drugs. So it doesn't even come at all. Forgetting that one has a dire effect on these young girls when they grow. When it happens like that, the headmasters try to salvage the situation. If it is becoming something that they cannot do, they take it ahead to the system. So better chances that you are going to get is to let them take you from that particular school, like say internal transfer and reposting. But that is not the solution as well, because the girls, the moment they are getting addicted to you, wherever you find yourself, it is just a call, and then they will have your way out with that. What they do is they will try everything possible to do it, like come around me, come fetch water for me, come sweep around for me, in that order. And these girls, because they are too vulnerable, sometimes they want to come, they come around you and you start doing something, they don't have the mouth to say no. So they fall victim to it before it has happened. And then it goes on like that. And some, the teachers will tell them that they shouldn't tell anybody. They have to keep it to, and so they'll try buying a lot of items for you in the school and even at home. That will make you keep quiet on that.
Despite his efforts to counsel his peers, his advice has been ignored.
There has been several situations like this that never went anywhere. So therefore, you just have to keep shut. Either you want to create a change or you follow suit. I remember there was a time that I had to consult a certain college about why he does what he's been doing. And he only told me, sometimes you see they engage in sexual misconduct with the students, which in our code of ethics is an insect. But they know, as we've been told, even before orientation, they tell you, they know. Just that they think that perhaps that is what they also do to feel cool. Some, yes, they are married, but they want their wife to be somewhere else, and they will have their cool with the young girls that we teaching. In that situation, some do it professionally, even though it is not nice, but they do it in professional in quotes, because they think that they will find ways and means to do things that the people will not even allow the necessary authorities to know about it. Some too, I don't know how they do it, but it is so known that even when the people comes to the class, they try troubling your instructional hours. They don't listen to whatever you teach. Not that particular teacher alone, but others too that are also part of your college, because after all, they've had a section with you, the teacher. You are also just like the other teachers, so they don't even pay critical attention to whatever you teach. They try to be all over.
Engaging children in that kind of act, taking advantage of them, is a crime. And for me, whoever is found in that condition should be dealt with. And we should not just compromise on certain things and say that because they are teachers, we should not touch them. I strongly advocate for the welfare of teachers, but I also believe that the reason why I will advocate for the welfare of a teacher is to be in a position to provide a better care for our children. But if they are luring them to have sex with them, I think that society must speak against it. The psychological effect comes from all angles. They don't know who to report to, they don't know how to handle the matter, and they have to deal with the teacher on a daily basis. So clearly, they go through a lot of psychological issues that will even torment them for the rest of their life.
Again, the Ghana Education Service Hand Teachers Handbook 2010, page 325, is unequivocal. Rape or sexual affairs with schoolgirls resulting in pregnancy or abortion warrant immediate dismissal. Sexual affairs with students, short of rape, incur a 2-year unpaid suspension with repeat offences leading to dismissal. Adultery among teachers results in disciplinary transfer without benefits. These strict measures aim to protect students and uphold educational integrity. This issue extends beyond teachers to some older men in the community. A walk through Achimasafo reveals many teenage girls who are either pregnant or carrying their young children. In Achimasafo, many school dropouts, now young mothers, engage in menial jobs to survive. Others wander aimlessly, hoping for a miracle to transform their lives. Akosia, a 15-year-old, juggles caring for her 6-month-old baby while heavily pregnant with her second child. She was 14 when she first became pregnant. Her mother, Rose Ewa, who struggles to earn a living, is her only support. The father, an older man, denied responsibility. During a 3 p.m. interview, Akosia had not eaten all day due to her family's poverty. She has no interest in returning to school, even after giving birth.
unti ben pimpin mo ansana why aku yimi edina befi we ano odina me hu ani e come dem o prisikala ko fadian.
Patience, another dropout, gave birth at 16 and is now a mother of 2 with no support from the fathers. She earns a meager income by carrying water for neighbors.
If we cannot guarantee the safety of children in certain parent, in the house of certain parent, then the state must step in to provide those alternative systems for them. And it's clearly in the law. So we need to take some of these things, these bold steps, to make sure that we do that. Otherwise, people will continue to commit such a crime and they'll feel that it is normal. And because children don't have the voice to speak, they would also suffer in silence.
The alarming rate of teenage pregnancy has overwhelmed community leaders who struggle to address this persistent problem.
It's very, very bad. It is troubling most of our school children. Now we can see teenager with a baby behind or in her back. Very bad. They are more than even when we go to our clinic here, the same time the health committee chairman, the chief complain about the young girls getting pregnant, the people going to basic school getting pregnant. So in fact, we do the chief plan to do organize screening, free screening, and talk to the children as well, so that they stop moving with the young boys and girls, and pregnancy will also stop. We decided to make a daba so that we can get the parents and then talk to them so that they should actually take care of their children very well. If like my child get pregnant, now every child is going to school and my child could not go to school, it's a problem to me. See, I have to take the bearing so that I make sure my children go to school. We all know that there is a law against that. So if not even a teacher or any elderly person commits such crime, we should rather take the correct course for any person who attempt that. Yeah, the law should take its course.
Upon returning to Accra, I promptly informed the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DOVSU, about the situation in Achimasafo. Arrangements were made by the department. At dawn, a team from DOVSU headquarters in Accra was ready to move. They were joined by officers from the Chibi police station led by the crime officer and launched an investigation. We visited the homes of both girls. I'm back in this rural community in the eastern region in Achimasafo, where trust has been broken and silence has been the norm for far too long. But today there's a shift. A dedicated police unit led by the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DOVSU, is now on the ground, closing in on teachers accused of abusing their power and preying on vulnerable students. What was once whispered in corners is now being confronted head-on, and for many families here, this is the first real glimpse of justice, and we definitely will find answers soon. In Achim Asafo and some neighboring communities, the dreams of young girls are being stolen by predators hiding behind chalkboards and community trust. Ghana's laws, from the Children's Act to Ghana Education Service regulations, demand justice, yet enforcement lags. leaving victims like Kawe, Ya, and Akosua to bear the scars. As the sun sets over this town, the fight for accountability continues. A call to protect the future of every girl who dares to dream. Godwin Asideba, TV3.